Saturday, we're on a roll. This is our seventh customer, actually not our seventh customer, but our seventh customer who's now doing, 1 second. Audience, but be quiet, at Arnold's Way, we have to roll them. Anyway, we're doing our YouTube. This is Matt Goodman. Matt Goodman I've known for like 7-8 years. I know him for thick and thin. I know him for single days. I know him for married days. He's way better married. He actually got a beautiful wife.
She's making dinner for a lecture right now.
So he's one of my heroes. Matt had MS for a long period of time. I'll tell you about it.
We'll always have MS.
Okay. We're just a joke team. I'm the funny guy. I'm the straight guy. And he walked the Appalachian Trail 1,500 miles to show people that even though he had MS, he said this is how it made it his greatest strength rather than his greatest weakness. Why don't you just tell your story?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Let's give him a round of applause. Yay!
This is like a second church for me, this store. Arnold is awesome. I just wrote a book and he's in it. You know, back in '97, I was diagnosed with MS at University of Pennsylvania and Jefferson Hospitals by world-renowned neurologists. Was already experiencing symptoms. Refused the medication at first, but 5 months later I wasn't battling it very good, so I got on the medication and did that for about 5 months, but kept on researching. I was a personal trainer, kept researching, you know, natural lifestyle, this and that. I was working in the health food industry, taking $400 in vitamins a month, you know, craziness. Well, I had a real bad flare-up, got off the medication, did okay for about a year, and then had a real bad flare-up with MS. Numb arms, numb legs, skipping double vision, vertigo, bladder.
Maybe we're not drinking.
Drinking, Bob Dylan concert, worked 40 hours, birthday parties.
Right.
I was working at gymnastics studio, and then I went to an Eagles game the next day. It was a crazy week, but I did bring on my flare-up, and my body attacks itself, which is what happens with MS and pretty much all illness. It's our life force turning against us, really, because we're living a lifestyle that is disconnected from nature. So, but that night that I had the real bad flare-up, I saw a video by Malcolmus. George Malcolmus? Dr. George Malcolmus. He's a Baptist minister. And it had been sitting on my shelf for 5 months, and I stuck it in, and it made total sense to me. All the readings that I had done, it all came together. Went 100% raw that day. Don't necessarily recommend that, but it's better to ease into it. But I went 100% raw, and I was taking some powerful supplements to protect me from the detox. And 5-6 months later, I was running up and down mountains. 3.5 years later, got sponsored, corporate sponsors, private sponsors, and
Arnold's Way sponsors.
Arnold's Way sponsored me. Was fed, and I had to fork out some cash, sell my car, sell my motorcycle, all that stuff. But hiked from Maine to Tennessee. I didn't know how far I would go or how good I would do or whatever, but I was eating all raw foods for the most part, like 95% at least. And I hiked from Maine to Tennessee, about 1,600 miles. Passed everybody, left them 2-3 weeks behind, 25 miles a day, 6 days a week, over 30 miles 4 times. It was ridiculous. I got
30 pounds on your back.
With about twice as much weight on my back as everybody else, because I was carrying my sack of potatoes, raw food on my back. So basically, but raw food is a part of re-embracing nature. No other animal cooks its food. When we're in nature, we wouldn't have a lighter, we wouldn't have matches, we wouldn't have 2 dry sticks all the time, nor the time or the willpower to do it. We would just grab a food, grub, or whatever, you know, vegetables, roots, and everything else. Shopping in the produce department, it's what I do now. But it's not just that, it's being on the sun cycle. It's trying to breathe properly, yogic lifestyle, breathing properly. I do posture every day, sadhana, they call it yoga. But, you know, just getting a nice natural rhythm, going to bed with the sun, getting up a couple hours before the sun and going to bed maybe an hour or 2 after the sun. We have all this artificial light. Just trying to keep a natural aura around yourself, breath and prayer and bang zoom, and you know, it's not always easy. I've been doing this now for over 10 years, about 10 years, almost 10 years. And you can't say I'm always on the wagon, you know what I mean? And I suffer the consequences for it. But there's always that opportunity there for me. Raw foods, fasting, powerful tool to look into if you have a healthy relationship with food. Raw foods in a fasting schedule, in my opinion, will pretty much eliminate, prevent any illness, virtually any illness. I'm confident. I'm not afraid of cancer anymore. I'm not afraid of diabetes. I mean, I'm respectfully fearful of it. But like I said, I turned it into my spirit guide, my illness, whatever the heck it was, MS.
In other words, you know what to do in case, you fall off the wagon.
Yes.
Remove the cause, give the body a healthy healing condition, and the body will do whatever it can to heal itself. Any last words? Time's running out.
My website is rawpower.info. And I have a book out called Holy Shit, How I Did It. Everything becomes more spiritual on a raw food diet.
Okay? Yay!